Okay, my name is Stephen Mugen Snyder Sensei. I've been practicing daily meditation for just under 50 years. I started in the Zen tradition, so I've been in that tradition for that nearly 50 years, and also along the way spent in excess of 20 years practicing in the Theravada tradition. I've also practiced in the Tibetan tradition for maybe 5 years, and then some in the Western non-dual schools, particularly the Diamond Heart program. I was active in that for about 15 years, including doing the 8-year teacher training. I didn't become a teacher in that tradition, but I did the training for it. And I've also attended and was ordained as an interfaith minister. About 20 years ago, I became curious about the mystery schools of the major religions, so that was my focus in interfaith seminary. I have completed my Zen training a few weeks ago with my teacher, Mark Sando, Minenberg Roshi, and completed Dharma transmission. So because of that, I've received a new Dharma name, a teaching name, Mugen. And also the title Sensei just means teacher, but the Sensei title communicates to the Zen community that I finished. I did about 3 years of Dharma transmission, and the teacher, my teacher, then we call it the mind seal of the lineage. And anyway, so including in that, I also did the ceremony and empowerment to become a preceptor, that is to offer Jukai, or the transmission of the Buddhist precepts to students. And that did my first Jukai a few weeks ago. And I want to also say congratulations to those of you that are here who went through that Jukai ceremony. And then I'll be doing another in Croatia in April. And there'll be, I think, 3 people doing it then. And I've written, I think, 5 books. I co-authored Practicing the Jhanas, which is about deep concentration state, meditations. I've written a book called a stress reduction book for the legal community. Also wrote a book called Buddha's Heart on the heart practices of Theravada Buddhism, a book Demystifying Awakening on the awakening maps and practices of Theravada and Zen Buddhism. And then the most recent book that was published is Trust and Awakening, which is a retranslation of a 7th century Chinese poem that is well regarded in the Chan and Zen traditions. And in fact, I'll be reading some of the stanzas today.